What are the Soviets actually doing in Europe now? They haven't quite pushed back into the pre-war border here. Pre-war, like, pre-Barbarossa, I suppose I should say. Okay, let's just... Oh, we already shattered that unit on these units. Gonna stop that. I've reached my border. A little bit extra over there. I think we have quite a few divisions in our capital. Oh crap, I forgot something, didn't I? Oh, national recruiting policy is still on. I think. Oh no, did we select that already? I don't remember anymore. Not an option here, so maybe we did. Well, then we did that last time rather late in the month. Right, so how are the Soviets? The Soviets have a lot of troops here. They can probably push from the north up to that port at least. Same time, eventually connect the lands here. I mean, they're trying to attack across the river there. What I could do is I could send in some... Our close air support are rather damaged right now, so I'm not going to give them a new mission. But what I could do now, start working on the Tibetans. We haven't really done anything in a long while. Do a ground attack there for a month. Send in the Mountaineers. 7 divisions. They should be able to do at least a little bit damage, and especially with the help of the close air support. Okay, now we got the national recruiting policy not selected. I think we'll stick to the balanced approach still. Got pretty high manpower nonetheless. I mean, 1200. It's a fair bit. Okay, we are doing a little bit damage at least when we are doing the bombardment. All we need to do is shatter the garrison there. Totally, the garrison probably has some pretty decent units attached to it, although... Ooh, I should have lost that. Excellent. The extra in reinforcements again. We don't need any consumer goods. That's quite lovely. Right, so who are we fighting still? Everyone. Okay. Or the same group of people that we were fighting before. We'll look at the European theater again real quick. So the landing in southern France failed. Germans are being pushed out of Scotland very slowly. Then the battle over here. Oh, the Estonian pocket has got shrunk a little bit. And the, well, area in Finland has actually grown a little bit for the Germans. What I found hilarious was that the AI did a landing with a tank corps, the Soviets that is, did a landing with a tank corps in around Trondheim, and then they liberated Norway, quote-unquote liberated, made them a Soviet puppet. And, oh boy. Right, well, Hungary is no more, technically. With Norway is not getting advanced into... There's no roads around here, and that's too low infrastructure, so they can't actually move in there. I'm pretty sure that otherwise they would. We got a lot of the troops there waiting. Some fighter bombers and light bombers here. Be able to do a lot of bit damage on the enemy there, but oh, did we actually? We were pushed back somehow. Oh well, some of the troops were, not everyone. Got a lot of troops here. We'll move in 3 of these here. What we'll do is... Yeah, what we'll do is we'll just get in some troops over here. Clear at least this one out. For the Soviets, and then they can probably clear out the rest on their own. Attack movement. Fair enough. Look at the operation. Okay, the artillery stuff is rather advanced, and we can probably get the infantry combined arms as well. Oh, the Soviets are trying to attack here again, into the mountains. Mission capacity, so the speed drops down a little bit and range drops down a little bit, but the attack values go down quite a bit. At this point we only need... Okay, it's still 76 manpower to reinforce all of our armies. Probably gonna be increasing. The monthly gain is 60, so if we can just let the manpower grow a little bit, we should be fine again. Yeah, we won't be able to clear out this anytime soon because they just... Soviets don't have enough supplies here for us to actually do much. Oh, well, we might be gaining the supplies again a little bit. We'll just move you back away. I think that's probably closer. What attack from here? Right, so they are pretty much out of supplies there. That should help us a fair bit. If we can try them out from there, and then the Soviets can probably take out this town on their own. The Soviets have a lot of troops there. They do have some light tanks, the Japanese that is, over there. And then they got quite a bit of infantry, especially here in the south. I'm pretty sure that they've evacuated a lot of their troops now. Didn't quite manage to capture them all as I envisioned, but at least we drove them off for the most part. And this is still stalemate. Neither side can really do anything. How's the fight going in Tibet again? Some of the headquarters are taking some damage at least. We could actually fit in more troops to do some support attack, for example. It might not be great, but they can add in a little bit extra damage. At least we'll have enough troops to keep on the pressure for as long as we need to. They got infantry tanks in there, in the mountains. That's a bold move. Okay, so... Well, the 30th Division is already about to break. A bit less than ideal. Oh right, we got the close air support here. We can probably do a bit of an attack there again. Till the end of the month or something like that. That should be enough to break them. Given the lack of supplies and all that they're having, can be a problem. Right, so we got another division. I think that's the... not quite the last one. We're gonna get the transport plane soon. I actually wonder, do I have airfields close enough to doing this? No, I don't. I could send them to the Soviet airfields. We rebase there. one division there to defend that. Do one here, and another one. The third one we can move to our own side of the border. What I'll try to do is I'll try to do convoy strikes with the close air support here. If I'll have the range, I'm not sure about that. I will. Convoy raiding daily for a month. See if they can do anything. Okay, the battle is finally turning in our favor, although the light division over here needs to fall back, and I think there was another one. Yes, but not from our side. Ah, we got the transport plane. Let's actually set it up in Shandong. Far enough from the enemy interference over here, but it is close enough that we can then easily move it to Korea once we have some paratroopers, which we don't actually have any. We do have them activated. Don't remember how much single paratrooper weighs though. Doesn't list it here, I don't think. I do remember that one plane or the medium transport is not enough for a single one. That's why I'm building a second one. That is now getting built a bit faster at least. Alright, and we get the tank division in March. Yeah, I think we will win this fight now. They are very low on supplies. How are we doing in supplies here? Rather weak. Okay, I'm moving some of the troops across the river then. Oh, the Soviets actually took that. Interesting. Okay, we lost 20,000 men, not 22,000. But we did manage to beat them back, and now we'll capture that. That's gonna go back to the Soviets, of course, but still, it's gonna be one less province to liberate. We haven't sunk any convoys here yet. They might have just, in general, a lack of convoys anyway. Maybe, I'm not sure about that. I mean, I could always try it with my navy, but I think that would be a suicide. But I thought, oh right, these are not actually assigned anywhere. Sure that they are now. Right, back to Tibet. I think I need to keep an eye on this. The 1st Mountaineer Division needs to fall back. Reinforce. And I suppose we can send in another one for support attack. How are they holding there? One of the force has been, or headquarters has been shattered. And the garrison is taking, it's taken 14.5% damage. Alright. Yeah, stretching legs is a important thing to do. Okay, some of our divisions... Oh, direct fire unit command and control. And extra wide tank tracks. Right, that actually unlocks a lot of the tank designs again. I haven't done that ages ago. With the armored car as well. I could get the infantry support tank if I want to. I don't think I really need to. Again, the tanks over here in China are not that useful. Or in Asia in general. Oh, I think we are driving back the... No, that was just something else. It was our planes going through there, never mind. So we got some extra units here. We could probably drop the 11th division as well to regain the organization and strength. We're gonna get more airfields, but I think those are going for the north instead of south. Yeah, we got some levels here for the airfield. Not enough, in my opinion, but it's a good start. And once we clear out the Tibetan mountains here, well, we can then relieve some of the troops here. Go help into China. What I might do there is let them get across a river. Like, set up a strong defensive line so that they move in, then I cut the troops off, destroy them, and rinse and repeat until there's not enough troops for them to defend. Right, so we lose some factories, that's not great. Don't think we need to get the bonds going. Don't need the extra descent. Right, so how's the battle going now? Well, more of the troops are in need of reinforcements. Yeah, I think we need to pull back more of these. First of all, let's select these mountaineers, make them prioritized, just to make sure that they will get reinforced as soon as possible. Then these two need to step back, and we can send in extra troops. The thing is, we just need to keep on this battle going long enough to shatter the troops there. They've dug in quite heavily. How are our close air support faring? Not too bad, they haven't actually taken much damage. Nor do they do much damage, so they got garrison, colonial garrison, and some elite troops, I believe. And then they got the HQ regiment and the mountaineer headquarters. It could be worse, but well, it's not great. Right, I think I'm gonna have to pull back the third mountaineer division now. And hope that we can reinforce them quickly enough. I could try to do a relieving attack on this area, but I don't think it's gonna work. That's gonna not bother. If we can take out this, we can then destroy the garrison there, and then gather up all the troops and attack the capital. With the help of the support, or close air support, we should be able to do that, but sure about that. Okay, I'm pretty sure that the first corps over there is about to shatter. Down to 30% strength. Same time, the... Hold on, did I see... I think I saw just some United States plane going bombardment Tibet. That's Oh, right, they got the army group headquarters back there that we did shatter before. And it shattered again, and now the core shattered. Well, I think that was the army or the core. I think it was the army actually, but right, the 4th Mountaineer Division needs to fall back. Down to 80% strength on the garrison there. Depending how long we can keep this going, we should be fine, but... The 11th Division was the first one to retreat. Got 81% strength now, and the organization is going up. What I could of course do is, I could build the infrastructure up here, because this fight might take a while. Oh, bollocks, that's not great. They got max skill general and we got skill 0. Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. It's the commander of this one. And it's actually a rather new division, so I'm not sure why the AI decided, or the game decided to put him in command, but on the other hand, gain levels rather quickly. Making sure, we don't have any divisions in reserve now. It's bad news for us. I'm gonna have to... Oh, okay. Right, we're gonna have to pull back the 5th Mountaineer Division. And then, is the 11th Division, is it ready yet? Organization 50, strength 80. I'm gonna wait till it has strength 90%. Shouldn't take too long. The pack artillery is gaining organization very slowly. What about the anti-tank gun? Oh, they have now morale of 17.5%. Meaning that they are getting at least a decent bit of morale. Armor unit training, armor organization goes up, and morale. Let's have a look at the tank divisions now. They should have a bit more morale, especially if they've been upgraded. I know that I have general over here. Morale 7%. So it's not quick. At least they will regain some organization. Over here we are... Okay, yeah, they are still at 80%. Infantry over here is doing a decent job, giving the Mountaineers some time to rest. And the 11th Division, or the Mountaineers that we first pulled off, will be able to attack in just a little bit. I'm gonna let them rest for until the morning, or until midnight, rather, and then we'll send them back in. And they are again in the fight. Now we got, oh crap, skill level 6. With the Mountaineer skill and all that, okay. That's pretty good general. Honestly, he might be good enough general that will, after all this, will put someone else in his stead there, will promote him and put him in charge of the Mountaineer Corps. Well, it's not technically a Mountaineer Corps, but has only Mountaineer infantry in it. Now that the front line is full, we can let the Mountaineers rest a little bit longer. How are the close air supports? Still pretty... Oh, right. Oh, you already stopped your attack. Okay, well, let's just go daytime continuous. That should help a little bit. They've taken a decent bit of damage there. .6 now on the Garrison Division, and 79.4 on the Mountaineer Corps. Oh, and they brought in the army group and the... it's actually Corps, not army. And they shattered again. I have a feeling this is going to be a recurring theme. But now we got the advantage in the tactics anyway. Of course, it's not going to matter much because of the mountains and all that. And the insane defensive bonuses that the garrisons have. Okay, it's below 75% now. So now at least our close air support is doing a wonderful job. See, we can probably... 96%. Is a bit of organization. Yeah, we can move you in. So we'll have one division in the reserves. And once this one goes down to 60%, we'll withdraw that one. We can keep on shuffling the troops this way. For a while. Right, how are the Soviets... Oh yeah, the Soviets are actually pushing rather hard there. Right, well, I think we can start moving more troops south. You're part of the Northern Army. I think we'll leave the... Hold on, you're also part of the Northern Army. There was the Manchurian Army that doesn't actually have a commander right now. We might... Hold on. Almost dropped my headset there. Right, let's have a look. Someone... Commander here that... Oh, you have a decent... Commander. We'll replace you with some... one smaller, and then let's take the Manchurian army again. Let's just promote you to an army commander, because you have a logistic wizard. Actually, have a look. So that is minus 15% supply, and that is another minus 10. So who the units will use... Hold on, let's calculate this. The total bonus of that is minus 25%. Since army commander, it's going to be 1/4 of that, so it's actually not that huge. But at the same time, it will certainly lower the supply consumption around here. I think we'll move the Manchurian army over there. That the... I think that is the capital, or is it? That's just the air base. We'll move it to Mukden. The first corps, we'll put you guys around here, I think. Start relocating some of the armies here, and got control of the cavalry here. Fine, let's move you down that way. Oh, we got 2 divisions here. We'll send one to Mukden. You're moving... You're in control of the partisans here, which are not all that great, but it'll do. And then there's this one that is not doing any sort of battle. Gather them up around here. And then, the second army... Actually, mostly up here in the north. What we'll do is we'll probably leave the second army as a bit of a preparation force to do a landing in Japan itself. What I will do is we'll send you around to Pyongyang. So we'll send everyone there from this. But you stay there because you're already in there. The rest of that, yeah, it's fine if they move. Right, then there's the Soviet army, which I will actually send headquarters of this around. But they can probably stay here. Setting up some of these troops. We'll send another corps to the border here, although we probably don't need it there. Actually. Yeah, we don't need to protect that because the Soviets are doing fine around here, so what we can do is we can start sending the entire Soviet army back west. We can send them to help the Soviets in Europe.